I got my funeral plan from Assupol. You should too. My Assupol funeral plan is like Kwela Mbaqanga, soft to the ear, but hits straight to the heart. Because Assupol will pay my cashback benefit even if I have claimed. You heard what Brahu said, and they will do the same for you. Assupol will pay back 6 times your average monthly premium at the end of every 4 years, even if you have claimed.
I really like the cashback benefit because in 4 years' time, I can enjoy my money.
The cashback claimed after 4 years of having the policy. The claim was done very quick.
They sent me the form, filled in the form, sent it back within 48 hours. I was so stunned.
Well, I just spoiled myself with that money. I deserve a break.
Assupol now offers funeral covers of 50,000 rands, 50,000 rand for you and 50,000 rand for your spouse.
They cover now up to 50,000 rands. So you can increase from 5,000 to 50,000 rands depending on your affordability.
I took more cover for in case if something happens to me, then my family needs to survive.
I'm covered for 50,000 rand and also my spouse is covered for 50,000 rand because it's a family plan.
I need to make sure that, even when I'm not here on this earth, my children will be able to survive.
Like me, you want a funeral plan that delivers. Just SMS the word funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. 32813. I can see Assupol understands people like us. They compose funeral plans that cater to the needs of large families. With Assupol, you can insure as many extended family members as you please. Assupol gives you the choice to decide what premium you want to pay because you can insure different people for different cover amounts.
I am the eldest in the family, and I have my brother and my sister to take care of, and as well as my mother.
I've covered my mom, I've covered my sister, my 3 sisters, and I also covered my husband and my 2 kids.
On my funeral cover, I have 10 people, of which is my family, and 6 other extended family members.
Then on extended members, I've got 5 people, my mom, my dad, my sister, and I've got my 2 aunts.
It's myself, my husband, my children. Then I also have extra members, 4 extended family members on the same policy.
I've got 9 sisters on my funeral cover, and premiums are affordable.
With a policy as beautiful as this, you must be thinking of all the rands that you have to spend to receive cover such as this. But mfowethu, now Sisiwami, let me tell you, the clients who insure their grandparents, uncles, and aunts, nieces, and nephews say Assupol is a bargain.
The premiums are very low.
I'm paying much less.
It's not expensive for me.
I'm happy with the amount that I'm paying.
It is affordable for a single parent like me.
Assupol I do really see.
It's like I'm paying nothing for my funeral cover.
SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. As a man who enjoys improvising in music, I am also a man of structure. So I did my research and a lot of people told me how efficient Assupol is when it comes to paying claims.
When my father passed away, I got the money the same. It's still the same day.
My father passed away 3 years ago, and Assupol was helping me and paying me within 24 hours.
When my little sister passed away, and then it took, I think it was 6 hours for them to pay me.
My uncle last year, and also it was within 24 hours I received my payment.
Assupol, paid that money within 24 hours. I mean, it was amazing.
Assupol ya mpolokela ngwanake hantle haholo pila o itse monate within 24 hours ke gesetse ke kirile tšhelete.
I got my funeral plan from Assupol. You should too. It will be the best choice you ever made. SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. Assupol is so in tune when it comes to senior citizens. I might not be a youngster anymore, but I had no problems in being accepted by Assupol at my age.
My father is above 60 years old, he's a pensioner, and the premiums that I'm paying there are very much reasonable.
It's very hard in our days to join those parents who are very old. We have to pay more premium. But with Assupol, it was easy. You don't have to pay more premiums.
It managed to bury my dad with an extended cover, of which I never expected it.
No medical questions asked, simple and easy. And that is why Brahio only chooses to deal with the best. SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. With the Assupol on-call benefit, you will have the advantage that Assupol will pay to have a deceased family member transported home for a proper burial if they are covered on your policy.
My husband passed away 2010, and of which they even took him from Joburg to Limpopo for burials, and no money, no transport, no nothing, which I had to pay on top of that.
Assupol will even pay up to 2,000 rands transport money for 4 immediate family members of the deceased if the funeral is more than 150 kilometers away. Because no one should miss the opportunity to pay their last respects.
Also, they did come and pick me up to travel to Limpopo, which I felt really very so grateful.
SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. Let Brahio tell you, a perfect funeral plan is one that pays out without delay. But as Mama used to say, the proof is in the pap, and this is crucial. Assupol knows how much effort it takes to conduct a funeral, not to mention the costs involved.
Immediately when I call, I just get an answer. The following day, I can able to get the cash to do whatever the arrangement for the funeral.
I think it was the following Wednesday. Within Thursday, I got the money to bury my mother. On Saturday, the funeral took place. My mother was buried with a peaceful manner.
I was assisted. Within 24 hours, the money was in my bank account. Then I have to bury him on the very same weekend.
Anytime you need help, they help you immediately within 24 hours. You are already assisted with everything.
SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. We all know that the passing of a loved one is not only an emotional strain, but a financial one as well.
So if anything happens to me, my family won't suffer with anything because they'll always get something from Assupol.
If I didn't have Assupol, I would have struggled to bury my mother.
Because when death strikes, it strikes when you have nothing.
Assupol pays all the amarants directly into your bank account so you can use the money to cover the costs of the burial or use part of it to help your family recover after the loss.
I was able to do the tombstone, and I was able to assist with money for the coffin and also the grave and even the food.
There is no reason for you or your family to struggle through the difficult time alone. That is why Assupol is there for you. SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you. Assupol has a proud legacy of settling claims in record time. Just like music, funeral plans take many years to perfect, and Assupol has been in the business since 1913. That's 100 years of practice and performance.
The service is extremely good, and the people, they care for their clients.
The service is really so amazing.
Assupol was there for me and never disappointed me.
The money came in, everything was arranged in a peaceful manner and professional manner.
Whatever you want, you get it from the Assupol immediately.
How's that for saving, huh? SMS funeral to 32813 and Assupol will call you.
Like Huma Sekela, you can get the funeral plan that serves you. Assupol.co.za